Alrighty guys, back on duty. Your favorite auditor, the one who encourages you to audit them. I am not in my uniform. I do have my clipboard. Village of Lakemore, Illinois. I don't recall ever coming here before. We're going to be checking on section 4. See how the employees handle themselves when members of the public monitor government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest. I only see committees here. So let's see. See, it says this is the clerk's side right here. Administration. Hey ma'am, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm monitoring government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest.
Okay.
I need a copy of a block diagram giving functional subdivisions.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you have a better explanation?
Well, that's the words that's chosen. If you don't know what that is, maybe ask somebody else. But I'll say it again though. I'm looking for a block diagram giving functional subdivisions. Now here's the deal. Yes, ma'am. I know what that means. I know exactly what that is. But I'd like to see if the staff here is aware of what that is as well. That's another thing. Yes.
I'm just wondering if the wording is different from what we call it versus what you call it. So
Okay, well,
that's what I'm trying to find
sure.
out.
The words that I'm using is guaranteed what you folks call it as well.
Okay.
Sure. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's find the email for the village admin. Oh, I got a paid business card off of their stamp. Scratch that off so it ain't no issue. Void. So it looks like this is the only accessibility. If it is not one thing. Oh, that's a nice motion they got there. It is another. If it is not one thing, it is another. It's a nice wall. I like that design. If it is not one thing, it is another. Alrighty. Dunkin' Walnuts. So you see, I want to make myself very clear here. Oh, Rogue Nation candy. I'll take 2 pieces. So like I said, I know exactly what a block diagram giving functional subdivisions is. But I'd like to see if they know what that means. So we'll go ahead and wait. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Alrighty. Beautiful, nice building, nice designs and structure. Construction guys did a little error right there. There's some mishaps right there. So let's see about this employee here.
How are you?
Hey bud, how's it going?
Doing good. I'm the Chief of Police, Dave Anderson. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, what can I do
Chief
for you?
Police.
Yes, sir.
Did the young lady relay what my request was?
What exactly is that?
What is?
What? No. I know what you. That's fine. What exactly are you looking for? Because it sounds like I might have to do some research on this. What's it called?
Okay, sure. The thing I asked for, young lady, block diagram giving functional subdivisions.
Black diagram.
No.
Block.
Block, yep.
Block.
Now, Chief.
Yes, sir.
I know what that is,
Uh-huh.
but I'd like to see if staff knows what that is as well.
I understand.
Yep.
Well, I will go ahead.
Block diagram giving functional subdivisions.
Given.
Block diagram giving functional subdivisions. We need you to know this thing so we can promote you to governor.
Governor. Oh, Lord, I don't know if I can handle this. So I don't personally know what that is. Okay.
Okay.
Obviously, we're not aware of what that is at this point. But what we're going to do is I'm going to look into it. I'm going to research it and see if I can provide that for you. Do you have a card of some sort?
I'm waiting momentarily.
It
there's
might take some time.
Sure. There's a few things that I'm requesting as copies of. That's one of them. Police chief, but let me ask you this. Why is police handling administration services at this step?
Well, because apparently we don't know what exactly you're looking for, and she was asking for assistance, and that's what we do.
It ain't no issue. No issue. It's all city staff.
At the end of the day, we're trying to get you what you need, right? But I have to research what that is.
Sure, yep. This is a beautiful building, but one thing that's not in my face on the wall is a brief description of this public body.
Okay.
Is that unless I overlooked it?
I do not know if that's out there or not.
Yeah, that's another thing I need a copy of. Maybe you have great memory.
Would you like to fill out a FOIA request for this information?
The thing is, it does not require a FOIA request for this stuff.
Okay.
It should be already prominently displayed, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the other one again?
Okay. You want me to
an explanation of the public?
Sure.
Body?
You want me to tell you all the things as one time? Because what I was waiting for is one piece at a time, but I could tell you everything all at once.
Sure.
As a matter of fact,
Do you have a form of some sort that I could?
My friend, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it very simple for you, sir.
Alrighty.
It's actually a statute under Section 4 of the Freedom of Information Act. It says, I'll read it aloud. Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be easy. Got it.
It says, each public body shall prominently display at each of its administrative or regional offices. So it's telling us prominently display and make available each of the following. A brief description of itself. We are Lakemore, Illinois. We were established in yada yada. A brief description of itself, which will include but not limited to a short summary of its purpose. A block diagram giving functional subdivisions. I'm going to tell you what that is. In other words, we got to listen to the words. A block, which is squares, diagram giving functional subdivisions. So that's an organizational chart.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that is. An organizational chart of the staff here, which is the residents at the top and so on and so forth. But that's the language they use from this code. That's the only reason why I'm using these words instead of saying org chart. What else has to be prominently displayed, Chief, is the total amount of operating budget. Just that one line, whatever billion or million it is. Total amount of operating budget, the number of separate locations. Let's say your public works is on Johnson Street, your fire department is on Elm Street. Those also have to be prominently displayed in front of the people's face, sir. Okay. Approximate number of full-time and part-time employees. Sure, 50 employees full-time, 12 part-time, or whatever the number is. Boards, commissions, committees, and council. Those are prominently displayed outside. That's the single item that I seen. The commissions are prominently displayed on the wall. You might ask me, who am I or why am I asking for these things, sir? But it's in the FOIA Act, it says it's the duty of the members of the public to monitor government to ensure it is being conducted in a public interest.
I completely appreciate it.
So let's say our neighbors here, Volo, Illinois.
Yes.
Volo, Illinois, I visited them about a year ago with the same script that I have here now.
Yes, sir.
Right? Which is my duty. They put on a show, a shit show, and they acted belligerent. They called a deputy. Deputy was very nice. He told them, listen to what he's talking about instead of turning your back on him.
Sure.
And then they put on a shit show at that time. They did not want to hear what I was talking about.
Right.
Here I come, I just left visiting them today.
Yes, sir.
They prominently displayed everything, and the clerk apologized and acknowledged that they were in the wrong. Their trustee that works for Volo, Dustin, even wrote out an email that said the gentleman was very polite. I see his work on YouTube. He's non-biased. He goes around with the same energy to all these cities.
Sure.
And him as a trustee lost trust in his own staff. That's what he put in writing. He's a veteran. And it brought him tears how they treated me because I'm standing up for our rights.
I completely agree with everything you're saying.
Sure.
Now,
Trying to be friendly and build allies.
yeah,
Yes, Chief.
Let's build relationships.
Sure.
Right? Okay. Obviously, we potentially might not be in compliant with what that statute says.
Sure.
I'm not familiar with that statute.
Yeah.
I am going to read the statute.
Sure.
I'm going to familiarize myself, and I'm going to work with the
Perfect.
staff here
Yeah.
at Lakemore to accomplish that.
I appreciate
being
that, sir.
said-
Yes,
that
sir.
being said, I cannot accomplish that in the next 3 hours, okay?
I'm listening. I'm listening,
Okay, so
Mr. Anderson.
Now, what I would like to do is maybe we could set up another meeting or something. You could come in at a later time next week or the week after, and we can work on this
Absolutely.
together, and I can show it to you.
Sir, you're an honorable police law enforcement chief. Once you gave me those words, I'm coming back in 30 days. Those would already be on the wall.
I will.
Yeah.
I assure you that I'm going to look into it, and we are going to comply with whatever the statute.
By the
may be.
way, no disrespect or nothing, but you remind me of a guy named Georgia Transparency.
All right.
Okay.
Well, hopefully he's a good guy.
Yeah, but he's a good guy. But
Is there anything else I
Yeah.
need to know to do the research besides what I just took a picture there of that statute?
yes, sir.
Okay.
You took a picture of Statute 4.
Yes, sir.
Statute 3.5 is a good photo as well.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Let me see.
5, yeah, 5 is. Maybe take photo of the definition of prominently.
Yep.
Now, 3.5, sir, it just says Freedom of Information officers shall develop a list of documents or categories of records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request. So it's within the administration's ability to put that list together of what they believe is readily available. One of those would be the city ordinance.
Okay.
Here it's available immediately.
Well, it is on our village website.
Right.
You're saying it needs to be publicly displayed?
Yeah. Because here's the deal, sir. Let's think about it. This is a $1 million building here. Imagine when the people come in here, they don't know what the purpose of this building is at the physical place, but it's online. It makes no sense.
Okay.
But that's about all. Those 2 items there, sir.
Well, I am going to look
Sure.
into all of this. I give you my word.
Yeah,
And
that's
if you
not
want
a
to come
problem.
back at some point in time, you just got to give me a little time to make sure we get it right.
It ain't no problem.
And at the end, we just want to be compliant with whatever the state statutes and the laws
Sure.
are. Okay.
And I'm a
willing-
regular member of the public. If I was working for a specific agency, or if I'm just a regular member of the public, that's all irrelevant. That's out the question. Would you agree with me? That has no.
No bearing.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't mean anything. But I wanted to clarify too. You being a police chief, you are a designated FOIA officer on the police side.
I currently not. I just got hired here last week.
Oh,
Week or two.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm kind of new here. So
That's why maybe you're nice now.
I assure you I'll be nice in 30 days and I'll be nice in the next year and the year after.
Perfect.
There's no reason to have a problem.
Sure, it's all
If you're
communication.
bringing something to our attention that's going to make us better,
Yeah.
I want to do that.
And more transparent.
Sure.
More transparent.
Within the parameters of the law.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. And again, it is the duty of the people. Chief,
Yes.
take one more photo of this, please. Because this is what I have memorized. This is so powerful and important. It's the first 2 paragraphs of the Illinois Freedom of Information Act right there. Yeah.
140-1.
Yup. Chief, read that on your own time.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and
Yeah.
research it right now.
I'm all set. If I could just have a business card, and I'm all set
I
for
believe I gave that to you.
Oh, you did?
Right
Did you?
when I walked out.
That's the one there.
That's
Yep.
it.
Perfect. I'm all set. I am going to file my FOIA request electronically at a later time.
Okay.
I also did develop my own checklist where I go and visit city halls and agencies under section that are subject to section 140. I mark off, no, these folks do not have none of these prominently displayed. I, under declaratory relief, forward that over to the Attorney General. I have the right to do so. But since you're cordial and you're willing to help work with the community, I'm not going to send them that no slip till I come back in 30 days, yes.
Yeah.
I might send them that slip. But other than that,
I'm going to work with our village administrator and our attorneys to make sure that we're compliant with the law.
Sir.
And hopefully that everything will be.
And maybe at that time when I come back, they'll tell me, thank you for bringing this to our attention. Thank you, Chief.
Meeting you.
God bless you. George.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Take care. Well, building allies here one step at a time. Police chief gave us his word. And that's all that we need, man. If it isn't one thing, it's got to be another. You see, guys, I'm doing this work all over the state. It's our duty. The one who encourages you to audit them. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Plain love.